Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. So, first and foremost, anyone that's suffering a loss, like a family member or friend, my heart goes out to you. I really am sorry that you're dealing with that. Anyone who may be dealing with health issues, personally, or like your children or whatnot, my heart goes out to you on that as well. Stay prayed up, keep the faith, know that everything happens for a reason, and that by the grace of God you will get through it. Like, just know that God's got you, and that He is with you every step of the way. As far as someone's ego goes, and maybe it's a little bit bigger than even you think it is, because yeah, certain things. If you think you can do certain things and literally like, oh yeah, I just get them alone, just get them alone and give them that dick and we'll be good again. To a self-respecting person, someone who knows their worth, someone who loves themselves, that dick don't mean shit to them when it comes to being treated with respect. And when you cross certain lines and you're dealing with somebody who's actually a decent person and actually, you know, is a decent human being, like, and cares about themselves and other people around them, your dick ain't gonna get you out of certain things. So maybe that's just a call to up your standard of people that you hang out with, because anyone that will let you like do certain, like, well, most anything, like, anyone will let you disrespect them and then just like bend over the next time you guys are alone and be like, oh yeah, baby, I forgive you, I love you, baby, no, you know I love you, yes, I'll do whatever you want, daddy, yeah, I'll bend over for you, give it to me. No, that's a dumb bitch who don't know that's got some childhood trauma that needs healed, okay? And I hate to say dumb bitch, but, and you pretty stupid for thinking, for one, for even having that mentality, like, thinking like, oh, I can do this and get away with it because my dick will make up for it, like, whenever I need this person again, or whenever I want to be around this person again, I'll stick my dick in them and it'll be okay. That's some of your own personal healing you need to do, okay? Because even though I love a big ego, trust me, don't get me wrong, I love a big ego, but that one is too wide. It is too strong, and it is too big to fit. So that ego has got to go somewhere else. Sagittarius. If you need some time away to yourself, well, Taurus, and you got a bitch who like is that codependent, for one, you need to like let go of the bitch anyways. But two, just if you got to, just dip out for a couple hours. I mean, if you really like are that like out of like, if your mental health and you were like emotionally stressed that much and you're about to lose it, like you're about to have a mental breakdown, you need to go and be alone. Even if it's just walking around the block or taking a drive, or whatever, like getting away from whatever it is that's like pushing the button that's about to, like, you know, the red button that the president has that sends the nukes or whatever. Yeah, if someone's pushing that button, you need to get away from them. And even if it's not a specific person, if it's just like just the environment or just everything, like it's just too much to handle because like you're going through a lot. Take a minute to yourself. And if this person can't handle it, then fuck them. Like they got some serious issues as well. If they can't let you walk around the block or can't let you go down to the corner store and get a soda or something or whatever. I mean, just because you're in a relationship does not mean you have to be together 24/7, conjoined at the hip. Libra. Blackmail's illegal too. Just so you know. So before you go letting someone like threaten you with blackmail, how about you, Aries? Just tell the truth. Whoever it is that they're threatening or like whatever it is about, like, bitch, you know what? Hey, guess what? I did this, this, and this. Yes, I'll come over later. We'll talk about it. I know it's really shitty, but I'm tired of this bitch fucking threatening me. So I had to get out there. And then she has no leg to stand on, and all that. Like, blackmail is actually illegal. That's, you can get a criminal charge for that shit. Capricorn. Well, we got earth and fire out here. Pretty strong. Oh, we got 1 water, 1 air, and 2 fire and earth. So we got Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. We'll go into my Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Pull some of those. Wendy, Winston, Windsor, Charles, Veronica, Vanessa, Raven, Jessica, Jonathan. Think it through. New Moon in Gemini. Jerry. Marilyn. Michael. Jody. Josie. Sam. Tabitha. Tasha. Tim. Tito. Armstrong. Whoever is like using the Book of Shadows, like, you need to burn that shit and get rid of it because it's doing nothing but bringing shit back to you. I think you've noticed that already. I think this last backfire, I think you've really, if you didn't put it together, why that happened to you was because you were using that Book of Shadows and you were sending stuff out to other people that you don't know what you're doing. Clearly, you don't know what you're doing. So do yourself a favor and everyone else that's attached to you. that just burn that damn thing, because the next backfire might hit somebody that you really care about that's not you. Take a breather, Cancer. Release your blocks, Scorpio. Talk less, feel more, Pisces. And see the bigger picture, Sagittarius. Give me one more of these. Focus on the positive, Sagittarius. So I could be speaking to a Sagittarius right now. That's Sagittarius 3 times out here, and I'm only into the... I'm not even into the tarot yet. Which one? You tell me which. If you are one of the ones that picked this deck, for the confirmation that this could be a reading, or this is your reading. Oh, wow. How in the hell did that happen? Hello, Capricorn. That was not supposed to be in this deck, but since it's there, somebody's dealing with addictions, or overworking, overdoing, overstressing. Could be witchcraft too, considering I mentioned the Book of Shadows and the backfires and stuff. But yeah, somebody's definitely done something that they are not proud of, and they are very much bound to the devil and another person because of it. And they're trying to figure out how to get unstuck from the situation. But they feel completely helpless. Because whatever they've done, they're either afraid of the other person that they did it with telling somebody, or they're afraid. They're afraid of it getting out, that's for sure. But they don't want to be stuck in the situation anymore, that's for sure too. I mean, telling the truth cannot be that bad. But I promise you, it will free everyone involved. Truth hurts, lies kill. Do you have like a secret fetish for transsexuals and she knows about it? And so if you leave her, she's gonna threaten to tell everybody you're into trannies. Oh, that was gross. All right, so yeah, definitely could be sex addiction, or some kind of weird, freaky, taboo fetish. Considering the devil was came out and it wasn't even supposed to be it's literally not even supposed to be in this deck. So that really is significant. Or a Capricorn is really significant to someone, or you could be a Capricorn. Knight of Swords. shifts in a relationship, and financial job shift. So, due to a bunch of drama, gossip, slander, that you either started about somebody else or someone else started about you, you're either getting out of a relationship, switching jobs, or you're losing a job because of maybe possibly some shit getting said or done at the workplace. Well, of fortune though, it was fated. Whatever that was happened, if you lost your job, if you lost a relationship, it was fated. It was a fated event. Like it was meant to happen the way that it happened. Enjoy an improvement in relationships. What's in motion brings success. So see, it was fated for you to lose whatever you had so that you could have what's really for you. So if you just lost a relationship, that's because you weren't meant to be in that relationship. The one that you're meant to be in is it's either you already know the person or you're about to meet them, and your money's you're about to go from. And if you're resonating with it being a job loss, it's because you're about to walk right into the job of your dreams, a job that you actually look forward to getting out of bed every morning and going in and clocking in, or whatever. I mean, whether you have to clock in or not, I don't know, but it's a job you've always wanted, and you're finally gonna get it. So if you just lost a relationship or a job, it's because literally right around the corner is the person or the job you've always dreamed of. The Fool, new beginning, new love or deepening of a relationship, new job, spend wisely, novice. So be careful how you spend your money right now, because especially if you're like switching jobs or whatever, in the world. Yes. A mature and fulfilling relationship, successful, reaching goals, and travel. So you got some really cool stuff coming up. If this is resonating with you, that you've got some really, it's like you're getting a second chance at life. You take this leap of faith that you are being asked to take. Forget about that relationship, forget about that job, forget about that car, the house, whatever. Just leave it all behind. Clearly, it was just meant to teach you lessons for you to step into what is divinely yours. Like, if that person was meant to be with you, they would still be with you. If they are still with you, then they would treat you better. Like, I mean, if they were yours, they wouldn't treat you wrong, and they wouldn't have left you. So, the person you're crying about, let them go. The job, I'm sure you didn't want it anyway, so don't worry about it. You'll have money. You will have provision as you need it. God will provide. Just stay prayed up and keep the faith. Know that He will not. God always provides, and you will not go without your necessities. You may go without some wants for a little while He's like pruning you, or putting you in that preparation season for what's to come, but you won't go without any of your necessities. I can promise you that. I've been there. In the world, you are about to be on top. You're about to be on top of the world. Like, I mean, that's how fantastic your life's about to get. Like, just by taking that leap of faith and realizing that you can't lose what's God has for you. You can't miss what God has for you. Whatever is for you, and it will come in its divine time. In the divine timing, the divine time of your life when you're supposed to get it. Now you may some things I guess you can't delay, but even if you delay them, it's because you weren't ready for it. So God doesn't want to bless you, give you a blessing just for you to look at it as a curse. You know what I mean? Six of Swords. Moving into calmer waters, cooperation, work situation improving. So that if you are maybe in a separation with someone, I think that's reconciliation for sure. And if you are at a job, like your job's kind of like been rough the last couple of weeks, it's going to get better. Because you got a man coming in. A man that's going to love you the way you deserve to be loved. He's kind, he's romantic, he's talented, and he's caring, he's generous. He will be everything that you ever wanted. And all your previous lovers, they all said they were going to be that, but then their actions were the opposite of what their words were. Like, they all told you they were going to be this King of Cups, and none of them were. Now, this guy coming in, it really is him. It could be somebody from your past, but if it is somebody from your past, you're going to know it. Like, you'll know there's probably only one it could be. And it's probably somebody you never dated before either. But either way, you'll know who the King of Cups is when you lay eyes on him, because not only is he going to be kind and generous and sweet and like stimulate you intellectually, like he's going to stimulate you physically as well. He's going to be everything. Five of Swords. This is a hollow victory, a short-lived victory. Arguing is not the answer, and be careful what you say or do, because sometimes our words we can never, once they come out of our mouth, we can never take them back. And our actions, some things, we can never take back. Avoid arguments and enemies. So, somebody possibly has betrayed you, but the thing is, they actually want to betray themselves when they did it. And I think it's what they're learning. Oh. And they're learning that right now. I was like, shit, man, I never should have done this. I want to fucking myself over. And what I wanted to hurt them, but it actually worked in their favor. So yeah, like somebody did something to fuck you over, and it actually fucked them over. And now they are at a loss. And you are moving right along into that nice, calm chapter of your life. That beautiful, new, passionate, fiery, passionate new beginning, where you finally get to live the life you've always dreamed of. The life of your dreams will be your reality. Butterflies, butterflies. Yes. You are being transformed as we speak. You are being absolute transformation. You are Caterpillar up until this point in your life. However old you are at this point, if you resonate with this, you are Caterpillar up until this point, and now you're about to be born into a beautiful butterfly. Dolphins, music, roses. Somebody's really intimidated by you. They really want to bring you a love offer. They probably wrote a song for you. They got flowers for you. They got a bottle of wine for you. They want to take you down to the beach. Like, they got it all planned out. But the only problem is they can't actually bring themselves to hey, are you free on Friday night? Or, hey, what do you, when can we get together? Or can we talk? Like, they just can't bring it to themselves to actually talk to you. It's like they stutter. But as far as, like, they have everything else planned out, though, because they really do love you, and they're tired of wasting time and taking for granted the gift that God gave them. See, this come up here was a gift from God, but the person's down here boo-hooing because he wanted one of these 3 cups, and, well, and he possibly could have drank from all 3 of them cups and realized that one tasted like wolf pussy, one tasted like poison, and the other one like shit. Now, none of those 3 cups had anything he wanted. And the cup he'd always been drinking of, the one he prayed for, is up here, just sitting there, like, waiting on him to get his head out of his ass. Stop being a player. Stop being a little immature little boy in the streets, spreading that wand across town. Playful. Damn it. Playful, honest relationship, new skill or investment. So, I mean, I guess, like, a new skill or new, maybe being on the streets maybe taught him something. But he's got to get out of that street, that hood mentality before he's going to be able to be what you deserve. I mean, not that he's not what you deserve, but before he can be what you are, what you deserve, like to be on your level, basically. Like, before he can be on your level, he's got to get out of that street mentality. Alright, cool. First time I had to pause it, like, on this one. So, yeah. So, he does love you. He has learned some new skills, I guess. But as long as he's in the streets, going around with fucking Gypsy and what the hell's her name? What is that? The rifleist. The Annie, get your gun. Annie Oakley. Yep. Annie, Gypsy. He's got to find a balance between being completely, like, taken over by a religious spirit and being completely taken over by a Jezebel spirit. Like, he's fighting this war inside of himself between the religious spirit wanting to get him and the Jezebel spirit wanting to get him. And he's just got to find this perfect, like, balance, like, in between, like, both. And to stop being so hard on himself, because when you're that hard on yourself, all you do is you're setting yourself up to fail again. Like, you gotta, like, take everything one day at a time. Realize that God loves us. He's forgiven us for all of our sins. Like, whenever you get saved, you have been forgiven for your past, present, and future sins. Now, I'm not saying that when you commit a sin and you know you've committed it, well, that you shouldn't, like, get down on your knees and say, hey, God, I really am sorry that I did not mean to, or even if I did mean to do it, like, please forgive me for allowing my anger to take over, or my whatever to take over, my pride, my ego, and allow me to do that, or do whatever, complete the action that I completed. Please forgive me. I'm not saying, we should definitely do that. Like, we should definitely, like, talk to God and pray and, like, hey, yes, I do know that that was not right and I shouldn't have done it. But God knew what he was getting when Yeshua saves you and gives you salvation. He knew at the moment he gave it to you what he was getting. He knew every little dark secret of your past, and he knew every dark hidden place in your heart that you don't even know. So trust me, nothing is a surprise when it comes to him. But, we should, make that effort to atone, or, like, basically say, hey, yes, I know that today I did this and it was not cool. I'm really sorry, Father. Please forgive me and help me to be better tomorrow than I was today. 3 of Cups. There's a celebration coming. Because, You're getting a new beginning in love. You're going from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. It's going to cause a tired moment for somebody else, though. But it's going to make you happier than you've ever been. Be careful, because somebody ain't going to be happy for you. Especially if they, like, wanted to be with you and you don't pick them. Because you definitely got more than one suitor. I promise you that. Your abundance is about to be overflowing. You're about to be, you're going to be beyond happy. Like, the happiest you've ever been in your entire life. And that might be why this person wants to, like, plan on robbing you or, you know, whatever. It's something huge, Ten of Swords, but is if you don't pick them to, like, be in a relationship with them, or they ask you for something and you refuse to give it to them, yeah, definitely be on the watch for them, because they are going to be so pissed off because for whatever reason they feel like they're entitled to it, and nothing can be further from the truth. If anything, they owe you. This is in the house tonight, then I'm going to get off here. Beauty, number 40. Somebody could be 40 or about to turn 40. 48, obedience. So, there's definitely obedience, beauty and obedience. And, you know, blessings do come, I think, a lot easier if you are obedient. But you gotta realize that we all fall short of the glory of God, okay? And if you fall or you fail, you cannot beat yourself up over that. God's not beating you up, I promise. He's loving you just the same. He's like, hey, see how that played out? Yeah, that's why I told you not to do that. That's why I said, you know, don't do that. Because the thing you did was pretty fun, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? That wasn't so bad, but the consequence afterwards kind of sucked, didn't it? Yeah. It's kind of why I put it in there, for you guys not to do that. So 48, 12, breaks down to a 3, 40 breaks down to a 4, so 7. 2023 is a 7 year. 7 is a very significant number for this year. Grove, 21 or 3. So 7 and 3, I think is very significant for whoever's resonating with this reading. Grove. Whenever you get overwhelmed, like I was saying in the beginning, just go outside, hug a tree, walk barefoot in the grass, just breathe and talk to God. You know, you don't have to get on your knees and be like, Father who art in heaven, blah, blah, blah. Just talk to him. Just be like, hey God, you know, what's going on? Like, why, you know, why do I have to, like, why am I going through this? Or, what am I supposed to learn from this? Or please don't let the despair or the sadness completely take over me. Like, I need you. I can't do this without you. And then also, can you please tell me why I had to go through this in my walk, in my journey? Conclusion. 12. Another 3. The world and conclusion being here, definitely a major life cycle is wrapped up for about at least one person, but I think it's going to be at least, I think like 3 to 4 people that are all tied together through work or friendship circle or possibly romantic relationship. But the life cycle is tying up for more than just one person. And that's, I think, why some of the things that are happening right now are happening with certain people that it's happening with, because you guys are both tying up the same karmic cycle. As you guys are both, basically, you guys have just come out of the same cycle, the same karmic cycle. You've learned the same karmic lessons, and now you're ending it and moving on to the next. But because, you know, it's still closing out or whatever, there's still a couple like little things that are tying up loose ends, and we each have to play our role, we each play our part. All the world is a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. So in each person's story, you know, we play our own role in that person's story. Sometimes we're the villain, sometimes we're the hero, sometimes we're I mean, in our story, you know, we are the, well, actually, I don't know. Sometimes, even in your own story, somebody else is the hero. Because every now and then, you know, a damsel in distress. Oh, Romeo, where I forgot that Romeo. But no, I mean, we all have our own stories, and we are the main character in our own story. But as, you know, obviously people come into our stories and they play their roles, we play our roles in their lives too. So, but yeah, whatever the karmic cycle is that you guys came into each other's lives for, a part of that was because you guys were part of each other's karmic tie or karmic lessons that were a part of this life cycle. And that's why you guys have been, that's why you guys have come into each other's lives when you did, and why you're like, certain scenarios are playing out the way that they are. I love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.